Hello, hello, and welcome to the DecentraWise Podcast. My name is Pedro.
And I'm Miguel, and you just joined us in our mission to decentralize the world wisely.
Wisely, and speaking of wise stuff, uh, we are ramping up our subs. Since the last episode, we already have a bunch more. Thank you, guys. We surpassed 100, and we are flying to the next stop, which
Yeah,
is
200 is not the target, right? So, guys, keep pushing the like button, subscribe, and follow us. And give us some questions if you guys have any doubts and questions about some subject that you want us to talk about. Just reach us in our social media.
Yeah, you can find the links for our social media down below in the description, or you can go to our website and you have all the links there and all the details for all the episodes and all the crazy stuff we are always doing in blockchain. Uh, you can read our blog. You can get everything, get in touch with everything we do. Yeah, don't miss out on that. And by the way, now that you are asking for it, you can push the like button and subscribe too. Do it
And
now.
also use the YouTube chat to ask us any questions in the today's subject. Uh, so, what are we talking about today?
No, I am talking about the like button.
Oh, we are
Press
talking
it
about the like button.
now.
Okay, can I press it? I want to press the like button. It looks
Anyway,
fancy.
uh, yeah, we have we had a lot of people having interest in how to become a blockchain developer lately. One of our videos from last year um, is getting a lot of traction, and that's why we decided to talk again about this topic because it's very important. Um,
Yeah, mainly
becoming a
because
becoming a
the
blockchain
times are
developer,
changing, right?
yeah, it is changing. Um, last On the last video, we told that it would be very hard to become a blockchain developer because most of the companies don't have are not hiring, right? So
Yeah,
last
and
year
since
it
things
was
are
it was like that.
changing, it will be just the same.
No, no, no. It is different. It is different because there is a light at the end of the tunnel now, and I think it's important to talk about it. It's not just sad things. Um, we are s- getting into the final stage of the crypto winter and the start of the
Yeah,
um, crypto spring and then summer. So everything is getting better. It's not good yet, right? And that's the thing. Uh, that's the important and the major difference between last year and today. It's that we are getting closer to the moment where things get hot, right?
yeah,
So, but one thing, it's very important to tell this right now because if you come to this video uh, trying or thinking that you will become a blockchain developer who earns 200, 300K a year tomorrow, no,
yeah.
this is
That's
not the
usually
video for you.
what people. Yeah, because there are you have job descriptions that are offering salaries like that. But keep in mind that that's usually for expert people. So unless you have already some expertise and
Even
and you
Even for
participated.
expert people,
Yeah, it's not just
it's not easy.
expertise. You have to have a track record of what you did and the project that you participated or helped, because guys, keep in mind that you probably have to do some free working here and collaborate in some of the projects, participate in some discussions, and get along with some of the teams around. Uh, Unless you already have that, it won't be that easy to go into such a job. So
I I would say more. It's impossible.
yeah,
Uh, the thing is, we have to be reasonable. For a company to put that kind of money for anyone, that person needs to have a lot of luggage with them. That needs to bring a lot to the table, right? It's not just because it's a high paying job that they have to pay that kind of money. Well, there are very high, even more than that. You can the thing is, in blockchain development, the sky is the actual limit for what you can make. That's true always. The thing is, what you bring to the table. Do you bring more added value to the project than just coding, or you don't, right? And that's the thing. The difference between being a developer that knows about blockchain and makes a salary in the range of 20 to 40K a year, and being a well paid blockchain developer is exactly that: the experience that you bring, the added value that you bring to the teams, the notoriety that you have in the blockchain community, uh, the respect that you have in that community. All those things count, right? And although you might get there, there's a lot of work. There is no free lunch here. It's not just becoming a web developer and make hundreds of thousands of dollars per year. It's not like that, right? You have to learn, you have to study, you have to show that you deserve that kind of recognition in the community and by the companies that try to hire you. And that's it. It's not impossible. Uh,
and
it's
there
not
is
something
actually a
that can
reason.
happen tomorrow,
Yeah, and
right?
there's actually a reason for that. It's because these are very critical systems, and deploying a smart contract is no easy task. And it's not about deploying the smart contract. It's about as soon as it's deployed, it's there forever. So yeah, keep in mind that it's a very critical part of the software of the project. So, and we are just talking about smart contracts, of course, because there are a lot of blockchain related jobs, not just smart contracts. But if you are going for a smart contract development job, it's very critical, and you really need to know what you're doing. So yeah, that's what I wanted to say about that.
Yeah. The most important thing in this space is to make this space safer, right? Create a better image for this industry, right? And um, I really think that the developers at large have done a very bad job until now. Um, every every fucking week, we have exploits. We have this and that, and all those scams and all those guys. We need to make this space better. And the only way for us to make this space better is for us as developers to become better developers. And it's not just better developers any developer can become, it's better blockchain developers. Be more safe with our code. Don't take shortcuts. Have more testing. Have more have code that just works. You know that there's something curious. Uh, I run nodes, right? That's one other thing that I do. I run Bitcoin nodes and Dogecoin nodes and stuff like that. So, and a few months ago, was last year, I think, December or something like that, I had to change my router of my home because of internet issues and stuff like that. So I changed it, and I completely forgot to set up uh, the
The port forwarding
port
stuff.
forwards and stuff like that. I forgot it.
Yeah.
And since my nodes usually run and they don't have any problem, I last week I wanted to check my BTC nodes and see if it was running. And I couldn't get in, and so I set up the port forwarding stuff and logged in, and yeah, I just realized that my node is running for almost 2 years of uptime, no fucking issue.
Yep.
This is amazing, right? If you check other nodes and on other blockchains, you are having troubles all the time. You have to do upgrades all the time. You have to do this and that, and then it crashes because of this, and it crashes because of that. Good software is this shit. You just put to run and forget about it, and it just works.
Yeah.
We need to do more of this, right?
Yeah, but let's start on how to get a blockchain job. So I would start first. If you are just a developer and want to move into the blockchain world, I think the most basic thing that you need to know is to understand blockchain technology. So
And
it's a good starting point.
A second thing, coffee.
You need, yeah, but developers already know that.
Yeah. Because you know that developers are machines of changing coffee into lines of code, right?
Yeah, it's like cars. They run on fuel, on diesel or gasoline and stuff like that. Developers run on coffee.
Yeah.
So I think it's the first task is to understand blockchain technology. You should start by Bitcoin and then go to Ethereum and then move to other technologies. There are a lot of blockchains around, and there are a lot of blockchain dependent technologies. So it's a growing ecosystem. It's growing quite a lot. So you have AI, you have a lot of stuff.
And it's not just technical. You need to understand the ethos of this ecosystem. If you don't do that, if you don't realize the importance of blockchain technology, what it really... just think about this.
Not just the importance of blockchain; it's the importance of the several aspects of a blockchain technology. So because that's why there are people discussing Bitcoin versus Ethereum and which one is the best and whatever. Because people know the small details around those blockchain
Just
technologies, and they give slightly different importances on each characteristic.
just think about one thing. If you look at Bitcoin and Ethereum and you don't understand why Bitcoin is different, if you don't understand why Bitcoin, I'm not a Bitcoin maxi, although I understand that Bitcoin is the only fucking thing that is indestructible.
Yeah,
The others are just alike, but very, very lightly. Bitcoin is
yeah.
different.
Well,
If you don't
they're not.
understand that, read again and again and learn
Yeah,
more.
but if you don't know the difference, we have a previous video. You can check
Yeah.
on that. Please go and watch our previous videos. They have really good information there. So yeah, I think this is the first step.
Yeah.
Learn the basics of blockchain technology.
Understand why this matters. Understand that why this is important to the world.
Yeah,
This this is a game changing industry, and you need to understand that first. Absolutely, it's the best thing you can do for yourself, and the best basis for you for any interview is to be passionate, passionate about this industry, passionate about what we can do to make things better.
yeah. I think the passion comes with the learning because
Yeah,
each aspect of each blockchain has its own advantage, right? It's there for a reason. It's not like it just came out like that. No, there's a reason for things to be like they are. And as soon as you realize that, you will understand the advantages and why it's done like that. So you will get passionate, of course, about it because those are really good technologies. Each single one of them, they have good points and bad points, or advantages and disadvantages regarding other blockchains. So you will have after that, you will have to leverage between all the blockchain technologies. And I'm talking just right now about different blockchains because if we are going to talk about blockchain technologies,
Miguel, I think you stopped. Yeah, we just lost Miguel. Let's wait a little bit for him to come back because it should be some kind of network issue. Um, but as he was saying, um, you need to understand this technology. You need to understand why it matters, and just be a user of this technology and understand it and uh, understand how to move around, and it will help a lot. It's not just doing smart contracts and yeah, there's a lot more than just being a blockchain developer, right? So
yeah, I think I'm
uh,
back. So something went
you
wrong.
can start by that, and I think we have Miguel again. Let's see
Yeah, can you hear
if
me?
we can bring him in. Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay,
Did
nice. Something
you?
went wrong. I don't know what happened. It
Okay.
just everything got disconnected and reconnected again. So yeah. Okay, so
Anyway,
what did I miss?
I was just keeping up the conversation, and yeah, the first step is to understand this and to use this technology and learn the importance of it. That will help a lot in an interview. It's not just knowing solidity and knowing to make contracts. It's not just about that. The easiest path is to for you to become a blockchain advocate, to know about this, understand it, and understand what it means for people, right? Uh, and what can we do with it, and become passionate about it. It shows in any interview if you vibrate with this technology, or if you just, yeah, I
Yeah,
know a
but
bunch of solidity.
yeah, as I was saying, it will come. It will just come to you because if you know, and I will keep an emphasis on the different aspects of each blockchain, because those slight details will make you understand why it works as it works,
Yeah,
and it you will see after understanding that you will see all the advantages of and how better it is from other systems, and that will inevitably make you passionate about it.
yeah, and there is no one size fits all.
At least you will
That's
know how to defend your ideas when you are on a job interview, and you will know why things are being said as they are, and by how things are being presented to you, and you will know the best way to answer
yeah,
to those questions or comments.
yeah. I really think that what makes the difference between a junior developer and a developer with some that people would like to have around is exactly this. It's not anything, any knowledge that you might bring, because you are a junior. You are not expected to bring much, right? You are expected to know something, but to be passionate about something is directly uh, um, understand when you are on the other side of the interview. Uh, it shows that no matter what, a passionate person will do whatever it takes to understand more and to learn more and to become more uh, proficient every day. And that makes the difference, right?
Yeah, there is some one point that I would like to bring up, and this will be just a small point because we need to run into other topics. It's soft skills. You will need to be a good programmer, but everybody knows that you should be a good programmer because you are applying to a blockchain project. So you are probably a good programmer, but you will need soft skills. And what I mean by soft skills is how easy it is to get along with you, how easy it is to conversate with you, how well you listen to other people, stuff like that. So it's not how technically good you are, it's also other stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go for the next topic, and let's explore a little bit about the different types of blockchain jobs. So what kind of jobs do we have? We already talked about smart contract developer. This
That is
is, I
just
think that,
one.
yeah,
It's actually, most people think that being a Web3 developer is just a smart contract developer. It's not. There are many, many ways for you to become a Web3 developer. You can be a Web3 front end developer. You don't need to be a back end developer or a smart contract developer, right? A good Web3 front end developer is also a nice option, a nice career. You might not be uh, as well paid as a smart contract developer, but a smart contract developer is not the end of the line either, because
yeah,
there are, for instance, being a kick-ass uh, blockchain core developer, that is the highest paying job you can ever aspire to in this space. Not smart contract developers. You don't need to know any solidity at all for this job. You just need to be a proficient and very well um, versed uh, blockchain core developer with blockchains live being developed by you, or at least that you contributed to, right?
Yeah.
So that is a very high um, paying job and a very well respected job in this space.
Yeah, and I think a core blockchain developer, I think it's the lowest level
Of course,
of the jobs we are talking about. So it's the lowest level one. Then you
my
probably have
my
smart contract developer.
by
Yeah,
lowest level, it's the more hardcore level.
yeah, I'm
Right?
talking about low level languages and
Yeah,
how,
yeah.
yeah,
Just to
the
be clear,
difficulty level. It's
it's
the
very
other
high.
way around. Yeah, on low
Yeah,
on lower ones it's higher. Yeah, but it's more low level, and then you will have a smart contract developer, and then you'll probably have backend development, that and slash Oracle development, and then you will have midwares and front ends. I think those are the job
yeah.
types
And
that,
there
you can
is
find there.
another job which is very well paid, and you don't even need to know how to program,
Oh yeah,
which is being a smart contract slash blockchain auditor. Um, Although there is some development skills needed for that job, uh, the most important thing that you have to know is how to break shit.
yeah, and I
And
mean,
and
we are talking now about complementary jobs, because there are other jobs like that you don't really need to know anything. Like most projects will need community management and community people that just interact with the community. They will need graphics for the websites. They will need copywriting. They will need, I don't know. There are a lot of complementary
yeah,
jobs in the blockchain world.
yeah, but the smart contract audit is a very interesting example because um, I know a lot of very uh, well paid and very respected auditors in the Web3 world. They came either from front end developers or from quality assurance, not even knowing how to develop smart contracts. They just become very proficient in finding bugs, and smart contracts are like any other software, right? If it's called a completely different skill to be a developer and to be a quality assurance or a guy that finds bugs in software. You
Yeah,
need to read software as you can read something and find bad written code, bad algorithms, bad, and then you start learning how to this exploit and another exploit and so on. You get to collect other problematic templates, and then you find those patterns in the code and you match with the, and then the only thing that you need to be developing is proof of concepts to show that the bug exists, and that's it, right?
Yeah,
So
so if we are talking about the what you need to get into those jobs, yeah, that's one of the things. The difference from if you want to become a smart contract developer or a core developer is that, yeah, you'll need to know how to program, and then you will need to know blockchain technology as you learn any other technology around.
yeah,
So it's not something like out of this world. It's not something hard to achieve. It's something that requires you to invest a lot of time to understanding, and as we were saying, the ethos behind those technologies. So yeah, as for skills and that you are required for this, I think
yeah,
those are mainly those, right?
yeah. I think that's the basis, right? You know that what you can become in this space. There are several routes, several skills that you need to develop. Um, so you need to find where you want to fit, right? That's up to you. You need to decide if you want to be a backend developer, if you want to be a smart contract developer, if you want to be a, a blockchain auditor, uh, if you want to build the next level user interfaces for Web3, uh, there's plenty of stuff to do. So, uh, and then after you decide where you want to fit in this market, you need to find your own uh, starting point in this. And then for that, one thing uh, is to offer your job, to offer your services to projects, right? All the projects want uh, contributions. So either you find a project that really resonates with you and you just get in touch with the community and so on and start talking with people, start socializing, and then you tell them, I'm here, I want to help, what can I do for you? That's the best. Okay. uh, the best way to put your first step in this space is to contribute to this space freely, not with any uh, salary expectations, and that helps you uh, getting in touch with the community, um, getting something done to showcase your skills, and it's permissionless. You don't need anyone to hire you for this first step. And if you
Yeah.
are too shy to do this, you can always try to find internships. That's also possible to find. It's
Yeah, I
not
think, yeah, one
easy,
of the
but you
yeah, one
can
of the main
try.
things is that you try your best to build a strong foundation on your knowledge. So you can start by following some tutorials. You can start by asking questions in some communities to learn how to program in a specific blockchain, and get good at it. Just invest on that, and build a strong foundation on the things that you are learning. Not just, yeah, I learned a little bit about this, a little bit about that, and a little bit about some other subject. No, just follow a path, and build a strong foundation on that. Build your knowledge. And as soon as you start having some knowledge, yeah, you can go to some internships. You can go to some communities and offer yourself as yeah, for free. Yeah, mainly it will be for free, at least for a while, until you get some experience. and of course you are building your portfolio there, and that's the most important thing, something that you can
Yeah.
show, something that other people can see that what you did, and it's better than whatever course that you can also buy some courses on the internet, of course. But I think it's even better if you just offer yourself to some project and let the project use you for a little while, so that you can learn how things are done, and learn the technologies properly.
Yeah. And you will get to know people. And that's another very important thing, because um, communities are made of people. And if you
What do
think
you
that
know?
blockchain, if you think that blockchain is some code running somewhere that captures value over time, think again. It's not that. What gives value to blockchain networks is the community behind them,
Yeah, it's people.
right? It's not the code. The code just makes things work, right?
Yeah,
But
the
the
code makes
value,
people give it value, right? But the
yeah,
people are the ones that give value to it.
the value
And
comes from the
you can,
community.
it happened already that you had very good technology, very good blockchain technologies around, and people just put it aside. So they did not give the value that the technology deserved for some reason. So it happens. So it depends on the people. People are giving the value to the technologies. So
Yeah. So,
Solidity is most probably not the best language to code, but since they have a huge ecosystem around it, it's the best, right? So
yeah. It's not the best, but
yeah, it's what I was
it's
saying,
high
but
there.
it
It's
is
high there.
right. But it
Yeah.
is. So most jobs for smart contracts, like 90% of the jobs, are for Solidity. So
Yeah. So if you don't have if you don't know people and you don't know communities, that's another very important step. So anything that you can do to know more people, to get yourself out there, socialize in this space is very important. Don't forget about GitHub. The GitHub is a social network. It's not just for storing codes. So participate in GitHub social things, right? Go to projects, put questions, create issues, uh, start interacting with
yeah,
people,
remember
start
remember the
participating
soft
in
skills that we
discussions.
were talking about. Use
Yeah.
them.
And it's not just behind your computer. You can just join meetups, join conferences. I attended hundreds of conferences at the beginning. Today, I frankly just attend when I am invited or something like that. But there are some conferences that I would like to join, but I have two small kids that make it difficult. Um, Actually, this week we had an international Bitcoin conference in Madeira. I wanted to be there because Jack Dorsey was there, Michael Saylor was there, all those big guys. I couldn't.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, time is always short.
And that's a very important part of this, is to put yourself out there. If you cannot pay for travel expenses, and if you have uh, issues with that, uh, find local meetups, find local communities that you can join and start discussing stuff and start talking about this. You never know where the conversation goes, and it might be your first blockchain project
Yeah.
emerging from coffee with a bunch of like-minded people. You never know, right?
Yeah.
Just get out there, meet people, talk. This is a social thing. It's not just something that you hide behind a computer and you make money with, right?
Yeah, exactly. And
So,
another thing that you can do is go around the job market, and there are some job opportunities there. You can go on LinkedIn. You can go on other professional networks that projects just go there and try to find people for their projects. So this is one of the good places to go. What other professional networks people can find jobs?
well, there are the most important one is LinkedIn. So if you do the other steps and you start having a portfolio of things, or GitHub links that you can showcase in projects that you participated on, and you start earning some respect, create a very nice LinkedIn profile with all those things in it, and you will probably get contacted by recruiters.
Yeah.
At least they are always reaching out to me.
Yeah.
But okay, I have a lot of experience in this space. But if you are starting, it's a good way to put all the things that you've done in a nice looking profile, and maybe you can get some contacts also. Uh, I would do that anyway. Uh, it's something, if you want to put yourself out and show the world that you exist, that is a very important step, right? But it's useless if you don't have experience. So please work on that and then build up your LinkedIn profile from there, right?
Yeah.
And that's one option, but I wouldn't put that uh, with higher priority than participating in projects
Yeah.
uh, without any monetary interest in them. That's very important. That showcases what are your motivations in this space, because everyone wants to become a Web3 developer to make a bunch of money. And if it's just that you want, I will tell you that probably you will have a hard time, because uh, this pays well to people that participate in it. And if you just want money, that will prevent you from participating in projects without being hired. And it's like a loop. You don't get hired because you don't have the prior experience, and
Yeah.
you don't have a prior experience, then you don't get
Because you don't
hired.
get hired.
And
Well, it's just
you
yeah,
see,
it's just the same as any other job, right? So
yeah,
at the beginning, when you start working, you will have to go to free or cheaper jobs in order to gain experience, and then after you gain some experience, you can start pulling yourself up. So it's quite the same, and
but the beauty of this is that if you want to be a Web3 developer, you are probably a developer already, right? So you just want to make the next step in your career. So you probably have a job already. Sorry. So if you have a job, keep it. Don't don't get out. Don't sorry. Don't get out yet. Uh, Continue doing your job, and in your free time, participate freely in blockchain projects to gain the experience needed, and your actual job pays your bills, right? I know that you have to pay your bills. I'm not naive, right? So don't jump head first in this space thinking that you will land the next $1 million job, because you won't. So the safest path is to continue what you already do and do more in your free time, so that you can uh, get some experience and then actually be hired, right?
Yeah, I do agree. And as we were saying regarding the similarities on some other jobs, uh, probably you will need to remake your resume and find some cover letter that elucidates who's hiring on your qualifications. And all of this is, of course, after you have some a strong foundation on what you are going to do and the technologies that you are intending to use. So yeah, building a good resume and a cover letter will make wonders on that.
Yeah. Another thing that is permissionless is actually creating stuff. Uh, there is not, uh, there is no one that you need to impress to create your own projects on
Yeah,
GitHub.
yeah. Create
So
your own repository on GitHub and start putting stuff there. It's free. You can make your own experiments. Nobody's going to judge you for that. But if you want to showcase something, at least you have some code to show. And if you keep improving yourself on the small things that you do, you will make visible that you are interested in making good code or a safe code, or at least that you have an emphasis on some aspect of the blockchain development that you are investing in.
yeah,
So yeah, GitHub will make you wonders.
and if you when you are starting, uh, you will probably have a lot of you will feel a lot of needs, and you will probably find more stuff that is not yet done,
Yeah,
that
and
probably
stuff that you
uh,
are lacking for sure, right? You don't know how to do this or how to achieve that objective. So you will find these difficulties as you are making your own small pieces of code.
just
So,
imagine one thing. You are starting uh, to learn Solidity and to understand this space to become a Web3 developer, a Web3 smart contract developer. Let's just assume that. Uh, you go to Solidity and you have all the documentation for that. And you see uh, a certain area that you wanted to learn more, and you don't see any documentation covering that. It's a good place to start. Why don't create a project that supplies documentation for that part and example code to try it out, and put it on GitHub,
and some tests. It's very
and some
important to
tests,
showcase some
because
tests.
tests is very important. Yes,
Yeah,
this
and
space.
people will see that you know that you need to make tests even on shitty projects, right?
Yeah, and if you find some uh, functionality that is missing, develop it,
Yeah.
share it with the community. You never know when you will have the next 1,000 stars project on GitHub, and the simplest things are usually the best. If you find some place that is not, there is nothing there, do it. You will learn a bunch. You will,
Yeah, even if
uh,
there is something, you can copy some stuff, right? So that you can show that you know how to do it. It's not like you have to reinvent the wheel every time. You just need to do it, make it your own. Don't copy it. It's stupid to copy other people's code, but make it your own. Develop your own way, uh, and make people see that you know how to do stuff.
this space is very new. There is a lot to be done. So if you start understanding it, and if you start uh, knowing what there is and what there isn't, focus on the last one. If there is a need, and if you felt a need, probably hundreds of other people also feel it. So
Yeah,
if you make the
probably
solution
you
for
found a
that,
project. Yeah,
you will have uh, a lot of support from the other members that also felt that need.
yeah,
And that's a very, very, very um, good way to to start building your reputation on this space.
yeah. Yeah, well, after that, I think one of the most important things is to keep up with the developments and trends of the industry. So just like any other development industry, software development industry, it's just like that. You just have to keep up to date with the stuff that is coming out. So yeah, that's one of the most important things. As you learn, you will also need to keep up to date uh, with the new stuff.
Yeah, there are plenty of sources of information. YouTube is one of the best. Uh, you need to follow channels that give you the information you need. Of course, ours is a good channel. So subscribe and press the like
Yeah,
button.
and like, of course.
And there are plenty of other channels, not as good as ours, of course, but getting there.
Yeah,
So just follow those. And for instance, there are plenty of newsletters that you can follow. For instance, uh, two that I follow, for instance, Week in Ethereum. It's very important. You will know everything that is going on a weekly basis, and all the technical stuff coming on, and then you have to learn it and to study and to understand why it matters. But it's a good way to point you to the right stuff that is happening right now. Another is Block Threat. Uh, Block Threat is like the biggest source of exploits happening, and all the hacking stuff and all the scams and everything that happens every week. So if you want to be aware of all the latest hacks and scams and all that, that's a very important source. And there are plenty of others. I follow
yeah, of course.
a lot of newsletters, but that's very important to stay in touch with everything that is happening, so that you can become a more valuable asset, because that's what matters for projects, right? Is what you bring with you, not just your developer skills. And this is a very important part of it, to for you to bring more to the table. Is you are as valuable as the information that you have that others don't, right?
Yeah, yeah, correctly. So I think after you are slightly established in the communities, the most useful thing that you can do for yourself is to build your own personal brand. What I'm saying by this is to create your own social media, your own website, and start interacting as you are, as if you were an entity. So you should expose yourself on LinkedIn, create your own website, go to social media and advertise yourself as a blockchain developer, and start selling
Start
yourself.
blogging.
Start blogging.
If you
don't
like to
just
write.
create stuff. Don't just create
Yeah.
social media and expect it to just run by itself. So you need to do that and start building your personal brand and start selling yourself. So yeah, I
And
think
if you don't want to do this part, which is sometimes challenging for developers, DecentraWise community can help you out with that. We will soon have some good stuff for developers to join us and to become stronger together. But that's futurism. It's not there yet. You can start learning about it on our website. But yeah, in a few months, we will have something very, very cool for
yep.
developers to join and to start contributing to projects and start earning. So, yeah, stay tuned for more. This is just the tip of the iceberg. I am not telling anything more, otherwise, Miguel will kill me.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I cannot kill you.
Yeah, you are 200 kilometers away. That's why I told this.
No, you because you already said it online. I will be the first suspect. It will be a pain in the ass for me.
Okay.
You
I am safe
you
then.
ruined it. You ruined it.
I am safe then. Okay.
Yeah, well, I think we covered everything that we needed to cover here. I think we gave some really good tips. Do you have anything extra that you would like to mention?
Rinse and repeat.
What?
This is an ongoing thing. It's not something that you do and it's done. Forget about it. It doesn't work like that.
Yeah.
So you have to be the next uh, very, very highly paid guy in this space. You will have to work your ass out
Yeah, like everything
every
that
day.
if you want to be good at anything,
Right?
you will have to work your ass out.
Yeah.
Don't expect
There's
to
no
just come here and be the king of the
there's
space
no
because
free
it's not
lunch.
going to happen.
This is this is
Everything
not.
that you want to be really good at, you'll really need to invest your time on it.
And but the good thing is that this space really excels in um, sharing uh, love with the ones that really care about this space. Uh, I am the living uh, part of it because when I joined this space, this was very new still, and I never went back. This space treated me very well, uh, but I work my ass out every fucking day,
Yeah,
right?
really long
It's
hours doing it. It's yeah,
you have to love it to be this motivated for so long,
yeah,
right? And that's the first thing that you need to understand is: do you love this? Do you think you can change the world with this technology? Do you feel motivated about it? You will work your ass out for the next 10 years every fucking day then I am pretty sure that sooner rather than later you will be making a bunch of money in this space. But uh, that is not your point. Your point is to change the world.
Yeah.
Money comes after, and it will come after you. Don't worry about that, right?
Yeah.
This space creates money. Fuck it. Money is not important. What is important is what you do with your time in this space. And if you do the right thing, and if you put yourself uh, in the line to build the next big thing, you will be very well rewarded. This is how
Yeah,
this
well,
space works.
if you walk in the rain, you will get wet. So
Yeah. If it's raining money here, you will get some. Uh, but if you are chasing the rain all for yourself, you will probably not be very lucky.
yeah,
You need to create. You need to go through the steps that we illustrated with love and by
yeah,
with
and be
the right
passionate about it. We
motivations.
keep talking about passion, and I think it comes along with the knowledge of the technology. But you will need it because it will give you a lot of strength here, and you will need that strength.
And the industry will know because most of the leaders in this space are here for a long time. They are OGs in this space. They know how to spot people with the right motivations and people that just came in and think they are the next. They think they deserve anything, and it's not that you deserve anything. You don't. This space don't really care about
Yeah, you only
your
deserve
needs.
after you do stuff.
Yeah, just do it.
Yeah, you
And
need
if
to
you
do
do
stuff in
it,
order to deserve. So
yeah, it's not that you are entitled to anything in this space, right?
yeah,
You have to feel that you need to do shit because you have to do it even for free. And fuck it. You need to build this space. It's your aim to build a better Web3.
yeah,
And then money will flow to your pockets all fucking time. Okay? Change of mindset, right?
yeah,
Money is not the goal, it's the end thing,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
It will happen, believe me. Don't worry about it. Just go for it.
yeah. I do agree.
I think this is a good place to
A
end
good,
this
yeah.
episode.
It's a good ending, right?
Yeah.
So, guys, don't forget to like and press the subscribe button. And if you enjoy, just press the bell.
And
Also,
we only accept subscribing in odd numbers. So
yeah, if you are an
you
even
either
number, you
subscribe
don't.
1 or 3 or 5 times.
Yeah,
And the same with the like button. It's all just odd numbers. Even numbers we don't accept. Okay.
yep, exactly. Also, get to us in our social media. Ask us questions that you want that you would like to see some answers. If you want to see us talking about some subject more specifically, just send us a message and we will try to reach to you as soon as we can.
Yeah. We always want to share more. That's one of our missions in this space is to uh, get more people to do good stuff.
Yeah. Also, let us know if you liked it or not. Any of the
If
subjects that.
if you liked it, Come on.
Yeah, my bad, my bad. That you liked those our videos and what you liked most, and yeah, that's it, guys. See you guys on the next one.
Yeah, guys. See you in the next one. Enjoy. Hope you we helped to uh, streamline your journey in this space. Hope you love it here as much as we do, and keep on rocking. Cheers. See you in the next episode. Bye bye, guys.
See you guys.